again, thank you so much for watching. It's Kelly MacPepple again, and I'm all about beautifying our bodies and minds so that we can look and feel confident, stylish, and successful. So this is the channel to be if you want to look your best, feel your best, and live the life that you were made to live. So today, we're going to be talking about how to find our face shapes to know exactly what it is so that we can do the hairstyles that we look our best in. Now you'll notice I have my hair all packed up. I've got a headgear on so that you can see more of my face and we all can learn what actually suits us when it comes to our hairstyles and our looks. Now I always give this analogy because so many times we do different hairstyles or we do different things that don't actually suit us, or they actually take away from our personality or give us more personality than we actually need. Now, some of us like very simple hairstyles. We just want to look prim and proper. And the rest of us will just want to look vibrant with big hair, and crazy looks. Any choice you make is good. There's nothing wrong with any of them, but I'm going to give you some useful tips so that you can find out what actually suits you and what makes you look great. Now, when it comes to face shapes, it's all about balance, symmetry, and proportion. And there are 6 common face shapes. Not like we need all of them, but it's good so we can know which one we actually fall in before we do the experiment of finding out what exactly our face shape is. So the 6 common face shapes are, we've got the round face shape, we've got the oval face shape, we've got square, we've got oblong, we've got triangle, some people call it diamond, and then we've got the heart shape. And I'm going to go into detail about these face shapes after we do our own experiment of figuring out what exactly our face shape is. So there's so many videos on so many ways that you can find your face shape, but I'm going to tell you what has worked for me and what probably might be the easiest way for you to figure out what your face shape is. And all you're going to need for this is your phone and the camera app on your phone. Now put the camera as far back as possible because we don't want the camera to distort our face. Take a selfie. And then what we can do is we can crop out the background if it's far away, and that will bring the picture closer. So we're going to draw 8 different dots on our face. We're going to draw 2 dots at our forehead. We're going to draw 1 at our cheekbones, here and here. We're going to draw 1 at the edge of our jaw. So our jawline. I hope you have a jaw, because some of us don't. And then we're going to draw 1 at the center of our chin and 1 at the center of our head. Once we have these dots, we're going to draw a circle and connect the dots round. And voila, we have our face shape. Works like magic. Once you look at that photo, you're able to tell if your face is round or if your face is square. The funny thing is, a lot of us women actually think our faces are round. For the longest time, I thought I had a round face. And it wasn't until I actually went to do this experiment that I found out that my face is actually oval. And I'm going to start with the oval face shape because that is my face shape. Now with the oval face shape, what you have is the widest part of your face is actually your forehead. And you have more or less like a round jaw. And your forehead and your cheekbones are almost of a similar width. And you find out that your face, the vertical side of your face, is longer than the horizontal side of your face. Any style suits this face shape. You can do long hairstyles, you can do short hairstyles, you can part your hair in the middle, you can do it to the side. But what I find suits this face shape the most is having a side part rather than a center part, and also doing styles at different angles of the face. It always comes out nice. But even a fringe comes out well on a face shape. But what I realize, or what I notice, is that when I try to do like a bob, and especially if it's something that is very voluminous and curly, sometimes I feel like it makes my face look too round or too chubby. So even though I have an oval face, I tend to go more for a side part or hairstyles to, a corner of my face to the left or to the right, and, try to bring out the assets on my face as best as is possible. So this is one of the versatile face shapes. If you have an oval face shape, you are able to work with any hairstyle. What we're trying to do with the other face shapes is we're almost trying to mimic the oval face shape. Now, do not feel that the oval face shape is the ideal face shape, but what researchers say is that it has more of a balanced look. The oblong face shape, which is so much like the oval face shape, but it's just a longer version, a more vertical version of the oval face shape. So with the oblong face shape, what you need to do is try to have more bangs on your face. As I said, the side parts will do your face wonders, and also try packing your hair to the side. It will give you a nicer look. What I would avoid if I have an oblong face shape is to part my hair in the middle or have hairstyles that are just straight down. It just shows, the length of your face and, elongates the face even more. Now, when it comes to the round face shape, this is a face shape where your cheekbones are the widest part of your face and your jaw is round. It's almost like a semicircle. You have a shorter length of your face shape vertically and your cheekbones are the widest part. Now, this kind of face shape, it's always best to kind of create layers and angles to the face shape. So what I would suggest is doing more of hairstyles that have layers to them. If you do protective styling, if you're doing, for example, braids, you want things that have that feather look that gives your face angles. It kind of softens your face and accentuates the beauty of your face. You want to avoid something like a fringe, because it kind of shows, the length of your face. And what you're trying to do is almost elongate your face just a bit so it has more of a balanced proportion. Now, the square face shape, similar to the round face shape, is one where your jaw is the widest part of your face. And it's very similar also to your forehead. So you find out that people that have a square face shape, you have sharper angles. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to soften the angles of your face. I would suggest going for longer hairstyles because then it falls down. It gives you a softer look. I would suggest, having layers to your hair as well, just like the round face shape. And when it comes to layering on your face, it's normally better to layer inwards rather than outward, because layering outward kind of shows out, your jawline. But when you layer inward, it almost gives the illusion that you have a slimmer or a longer face shape, and it's able to balance your face out. Avoid any hairstyle like the round face shape with a fringe, or where you have the length of the hair is to the jaw, because it's just going to put more emphasis on your jawline, and you don't want that. You're trying to create, a softer look. Now, if you have the heart face shape, you normally have a pointy chin, and the widest part of your face is actually your forehead. So what I would suggest is having hair, your hair down, and also if you can have more curls at the lower part of your hair, it actually gives the face a nice, symmetry and proportional look. I would suggest avoiding packing your hair up, because it would show more of the pointiness of your jaw. And what you're trying to do is, as much as you want to show off your beautiful jaw, it's going to make your forehead look bigger than it actually is. When we talk about the diamond face shape, just like the heart face shape, you have a pointy jaw. The widest part of your face is your cheekbones, and then your forehead is actually slimmer. In a way, it mimics the oval face shape, but you have more of a pointy jaw. And just like the heart face shape, it's always good to have longer hair coming down your face. You would always benefit from having bangs or having a fringe, because what you're trying to do is to add more volume to your forehead, because that's the smallest part of your face, or it's actually the slimmer part of your face. So what you want to do is you can always have curls that are concentrated more at the center of your head or more on your forehead. You're trying to add more volume to your forehead, which is a slimmer part of your face. At the end of the day, what we're trying to balance with any of these face shapes is just to have that beautiful symmetry, that nice look. So I hope you got some inspiration from the photos that you saw and got some ideas on the way you can style your hair so that you can always look beautiful. And I know there are some people who might still be confused saying, okay, I've done this, but I'm not really certain what my face shape is. I'm sure you've been able to narrow it down to 1 or 2 face shapes. What I would suggest is using the examples from these 2 face shapes and experimenting and seeing what actually works for you. You wouldn't know what works for you unless you try it. So go out there, experiment, try different colors. That's something I wanted to say. Try colors on your hair. I'm going to be doing a video on choosing different colors for your hair that actually suit your skin tone and bring out, the beauty on your hairstyle and on your face. Now, one last thing I like to add is if you're just like me and you love to wear headgears, in Nigeria, it's called gele. In other parts of Africa, it's called duku. It's got different names. The amazing thing is, no matter your face shape, it's almost like the sky is the limit when it comes to like your headgear or whatever you put on your head. Whatever you decide to do on your hair, the same principles apply. Even if you're doing like a headgear or a silk scarf and you're tying it on your hair in whatever shape or form, or you're using a fascinator, remember your face shape and try to angle, whatever it is on your hair to suit your face shape and bring out the different assets of your face that you want to show off. I just want to always leave us with a little positive note to remember that we're always beautiful. Doesn't matter what our face shape is. All we're trying to do is understand what we have so that we can work it to the best of our ability, and we can always look as beautiful as we want to look and do the styles that suit us so we can always look and feel confident and stylish. I actually have a question to ask. Did you find the experiment useful on figuring out what your face shape is? And does it make a difference? Do you then understand what suits you and what doesn't suit you? Let me know in the comments down below. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Please like this video, share with your friends, and do consider joining my family. Click the subscribe button. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Stay beautiful, stay positive, and have a wonderful day.